So I just want to say something real quick. If you're in your 20s or even your late 20s and you still have no idea what you're doing with your life, that's normal. Like literally everyone feels that way. You're not behind. You're just alive. And honestly, that's already a win. If you think everyone else has it figured out, they don't. They're just pretending better than you. Let's talk about that real quick. Here's the thing. Social media really messed up our sense of timing. You scroll and see people your age getting married, traveling to Dubai, launching startups, buying houses. Meanwhile, you're sitting there like, did I really just spend $17 on this coffee? But here's what you don't see. Those same people you see on Instagram, on social media, they're also figuring it out just behind a social media filter. Some of them even hate their jobs. Maybe they feel lonely. Some are just doing what they think they're supposed to do. Having it all figured out doesn't mean you're happy. It just means you're good at pretending you are. What if the goal isn't to figure it out though, but to just keep figuring it out? We treat our 20s like it's a deadline. Like by the age of 30, we should have a house, a career, a six-pack, and emotional stability. But no one actually told us that's the rule. Your 20s are supposed to be messy. They're supposed to be the years you try new things, where you fail and where you change your mind constantly. You're not supposed to know exactly what you want. You're supposed to learn what you don't want. And that's a huge difference. Think about it. How are you supposed to know what you want in life if you haven't even lived enough of it yet? We all move at different speeds. Some people hit their peak at the age of 22, others hit it at the age of 42. There is no universal timeline, just your own. Like imagine if you judged a flower for blooming in May when another bloomed in August. That'd be pretty ridiculous, right? It's the same thing with people. And honestly, life isn't about figuring it all out by 30. It's about still growing at the age of 30. You don't stop developing just because your age starts with a 3. You're not late. You're just early in your story. So much of the stress we feel comes from comparison. We look at other people and think they're doing better than me. But the truth, they're probably looking at someone else thinking the exact same thing. Everyone is stuck in this endless chain of comparison and no one seems to win. You're not supposed to have your life perfectly organized like it's a Pinterest board. You're supposed to be building it piece by piece, block by block, mistake by mistake. The version of you 5 years ago would be proud of how far you've come. Even if you don't feel it right now. Think about it. You've already figured out so much more than you give yourself credit for. You've grown as a person. You've learned from your mistakes. You've survived days that you thought would break you. That is progress. That is figuring it out. We just don't call it that because it doesn't always come with big milestones or trophies. Sometimes progress just looks like waking up and trying again. One day you'll look back and realize this version of you was necessary. So if you're watching this feeling lost, anxious, or behind, just breathe. Life isn't a straight line. It's a bunch of weird turns, random detours, and lessons you didn't know you needed. You don't need to have it all figured out by 30. You just need to keep showing up for yourself, even when it's confusing. Because the truth is, no one ever fully figures life out. We just get better at living it. So yeah, stop stressing about figuring it out, because you already are. If you found this content relatable, drop a comment about something you're still figuring out, because trust me, you're not the only one. And YouTube is gonna recommend a video. Go ahead and click on it and I'll see you guys there.